welcome back to my Ickle Flat and another episode of Opera Closets. Today I'm speaking to the incredible Marg Horwell, award-winning set and costume designer. She's designed Salome for E&O, so many great shows. Just done a picture of Dorian Gray for Sydney Theatre Company. How I wish I'd been able to see that. And she's working right now on the Malthouse's immersive theatre experience Because the Night. And she also designed my beloved Lorelei. So ahead of our Opera Queensland season that starts on the 6th of March, I caught up with her last week for a chat. At the time that we did this recording, to be honest, the whole season of Lorelei was in question because we were back in lockdown again because of freaking COVID. I'm so over it. But fortunately, restrictions were lifted yesterday, so we're coming, yay! So I can't wait to get up there and do that show again. Anyway, I hope you enjoy my chat with Marg as we share our passion for fashion. Marg, welcome to Opera Closets. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for having me. It's like the most fun thing to talk about fashions and clothes with people who love them as much as you do.
Cheers. That we're here in my Ickle Flat with my beautiful cushions and my gorgeous Lee Matthews dress and my margarita and
with my Romance Was Born t-shirt that's just below.
Oh, please just get up a little bit higher so we can see that in action. Oh my God, it's so brilliant.
I have the matching skirt as well, so really you're just hugging anyone. When we used to be able to hug, you would, because it's made of little loops, not of single strand, so you just get caught on everything. Yeah.
As you know, this Opera Closets thing is just all about people's relationship with clothes and what they mean to them. And you as a designer for theatre obviously have a particularly interesting kind of angle on that because you're always creating clothes for characters and things as well as for yourself in your personal life. So what does that mean to you, or can you riff about that for a bit for us?
It's become in my career, I started out as a set designer first and kind of adopted costume design as a secondary thing because a lot of people wanted you to do both things. And I was scared of it at the start because I felt like there was a secret to, I thought you had to be a sewer, or I thought you had to it all had to be kind of period costume, or most of the things that I was aware of costuming in was Shakespeare, or things where you research the thing and then recreate the thing. And it was only kind of when I started working on more contemporary works and also works like Lorelei, which felt kind of fantastical, works with like great drag queens and who kind of look at fashion in a different way, that I actually kind of felt the freedom and fun of costume designing. And also a relationship to actors, which has been something I didn't quite fully appreciate until maybe 10 years ago, where I know that, pockets in the right places or something that doesn't fit right is as important to an actor of something that's fitted perfectly or something. I love it when actors have to work against what they're wearing as well, give them kind of something that helps with their character. It feels really intrinsically linked with performers, and I love collaborating with performers. And I also love, like we did with Lorelei, kind of getting things in the room, finding how they move, finding how they can be funny, finding how they can be beautiful, and kind of resplendent and also kind of disappointing in equal measure, which is what that show kind of called for. But
yeah, I mean, if we talk about those Lorelei frocks just for a moment, they're so uber over the top. I think you used the Met Gala ball as sort of inspiration and then took it even further. And I love that idea that you brought, where the clothes are so extreme that, as well as them on one level being like armour for us and making us sort of look like these powerful queens, they also actually disabled us.
Yeah, it lots of things feel like, when we were first talking about Lorelei, lots of things kind of fueled that conversation. I remember I was photographing a friend's wedding and she had a fully backless dress, and she had one of those bras that aren't even like the chicken fillet bras. They're just like a sticker, because she also had a plunge front. So she had to lie on the floor, and three of her bridesmaids kind of had to hold her body in the right position and then stick her with a sticker on the front so it held the shape so she could wear the dress. And then I was saying is that going to hurt? It's going to hurt when you take it off, and your skin's going to be red when you take it off, and you're going to have your wedding night and have to kind of peel yourself out of that thing. There was those kinds of things. And then people, clothes that are too big to fit through things. But there's a great photo of the show where you're going through a door, but your dress is still in the previous room.
Yeah, and you can't get through the door because of the dress. And
yeah.
It was just
and you can't see your feet to take your shoes off. Like, just so really difficult. Someone had to, I can't remember if someone had to help you take your shoes off, or someone had to help Ali take her shoes off, because you actually can't physically see your feet to do it, or bend over to take your own shoes off.
Well, and
or brides that need help to go to the toilet. It's like horrible.
Actually, one interesting thing with this whole COVID thing is that, like, high heels, I reckon, have almost disappeared. Those shoes in Lorelei that are like that, you literally have to, you can't see the ground, and you don't know where you are as you're walking along.
Yeah.
But, those kind of heels, like, I noticed the couple of times I have gone to put heels on, even when I've, when for a moment we could go back to going to the opera the other night and I dressed up, I felt stupid having high heels on. They seemed sort of like something from some other archaic time when, before we lived in tracksuit pants,
Yeah, that's actually really super fascinating. But also because of, look, I don't know, I don't think I've ever kind of disclosed to you that I've got a full freestanding shoe case, but it's just for my sneakers. So they've got all my other shoes in another cupboard. But I think I have maybe I've got 25 pairs of sneakers, but I bought a lot of them during lockdown and they're very fun. But sneakers are getting super, just the collaborations with sneakers are super fun. Like, I've just bought some from Adidas, and they're a collaboration with a porcelain company. So they're hand painted floral sneakers. Like, they're amazing. Like, they're feels like now, as COVID has kind of shifted us into the kind of more comfort wearing, that now luxury comfort wearing is kind of in abundance.
I've got extraordinary pajamas now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You were saying something to me the other day about competitive shopping and stuff that you've been doing with your friend. Or tell us a bit about that. What is that? And because I think, and you mentioned an Adidas wear.
Yeah. It's it feels like now, like, what's happening, and I don't know whether it's because there's a proliferation of online shopping or something, but actually now you get the heads up when something's going to come out. So exclusive drops. Also, like, a lot of kind of high street brands are doing collaborations with big designers, and it's been happening for a while. Like, I remember the first one was like Target and Stella McCartney, and people lined up, and people, got into fights and fought over pieces of clothing. But there's something, I don't know what it is. It's like when eBay first came out, and the thrill of the chase of a thing became very passionate about it, and I would watch it and I would plan my attack to try and get it. Now I'm very a professional competitive shopper, and you get a release, you sign up, and then they show you pictures of it a few days beforehand so you can plan. Maybe it gets released at midnight, and then you have it on several devices, and then your friends have it on several devices, so you all go in at the same time and try and get it, so you can make sure you get it, because it can sell out in, I don't know, a minute, 2 minutes or something. I've got shoes here to show you. These I got at midnight. They're Beyonce Adidas Superstar Special Edition sneakers.
They're fantastic. I love them.
Aren't they fantastic?
Yeah.
Oh, they're so good. They've got, that little step, it just kills me, but also the little pointed toe.
Yeah, and the
so great.
fanny aspect on the toe there too is pretty cute.
Yeah, like a classic shell toe, but a little pointed toe. Yeah, the shape of this kind of, anyway, I loved them so much. I saw the picture, wanted them so much, and we got in, I think, at bang on midnight, and my size, I think, would have been sold out at 12:01 or something. So we got in, got the sneakers, and got them. And then there's this kind of weird endorphin thing where you're so obsessed that you've got the thing, and it's exciting. But while we've been in lockdown, that's been tricky. So when there was a chartreuse organza Adidas jacket that's so fabulous, but I paid a kid like $30 to stand in line for me and fight people to get it. And I was talking to this,
physically in line or online?
Physically in line. Okay. We missed the online drop, so I think it got in there and the sizes were gone. So I was like, right. And then the next day they're available in store. You can line up. So this kid went in for me and I was going, okay, here's plan A, Tom, here's plan B. Money's in your account. Now, don't ask the woman at the counter. Just go look for the color, go straight to the color, grab them all and then find the size. Just get the size. And he got them. He was second in line. Like, he took it very seriously. It was very good. And I've got the jacket. But it's a strange kind of phenomenon, but it also feeds my, fuels my sense of maybe like occasion or something, but also my competitive spirit. I do really want the things and I love them dearly, but I feel like I've won them.
I did that with this dress actually, because I saw this dress in the boutique and it was a lot of money and I couldn't really afford it. You were mentioning also in a previous conversation we had about how you start dressing like your designs and things, that you have the shows you're creating.
Yeah.
So as you can see, I think this is still a bit Lorelei hangover for me. Like, I've got so many sort of pink things.
Definitely.
And anything that's kind of got excess fluff and kind of girliness about it, I've just reserved for. I was stalking this dress and I had promised myself that I wouldn't buy it unless it went below 50%. And it got to 40% off. And then it disappeared from their shops and I was like, damn it, I really, really want to get it. And then this is honestly true, in like early June, just before my birthday in lockdown, at 3 o'clock in the morning when I couldn't sleep, because I had a lot of sleepless nights in that sort of lockdown stuff with just the weirdness of everything. I found it on a website that, wasn't like this labels website. Like, I literally started Googling Lee Matthews organza spot dress, blah, blah, blah. I eventually found it, and I found it at like 70% off. I was like, fashion gods, thank you.
I did a similar thing with the Romance Was Born dress, and then I finally got it. It's incredible. It's all floral, which is very much, I've just designed a show in Sydney, the picture of Dorian Gray. So everything has suddenly become floral in my life. This one's covered in flowers and it kind of holds its shape. And I think that it doesn't suit me. I feel like I put it on and I don't look good in it. I think I look like a weird, I often think that I look like I'm masquerading as a child, or I'm kind of dressing up in something that doesn't suit my shape at all. But I can't send it back because it just feels the best when you put it on. It just touches my shoulders and that's kind of it. And then it kind of sits proud of your body. It's got pockets. It feels amazing. And walking in it is the best. Kind of like you're just wearing a big fluffy bell. I own so many clothes that and I don't really get rid of anything. So I'm still kind of wearing things that I wore straight out of high school, sometimes some things from my university days. So now I've just kept everything. So now my New Year's resolution last year was to just buy things that were fabulous and to not wait for a special occasion to wear them.
Let's do it now.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for talking to me. I feel like this has just been delightful and there's already so much richness there. We haven't talked about the fact that in Lorelei, you make us all end up in our Spanx.
But yeah, everyone in Spanx, I'm so sorry. They're kind of the worst, but also kind of a symbol at the moment, a contemporary symbol where we know exactly what shapewear is and what it's meant to do, and that, we've all kind of worn it to make sure that everything kind of looks right.
Basically like sausages in casing.
Yeah. And people wearing double Spanx, and then, that combined with that bra that doesn't do that, and, just stockings that don't stick in, and footless tights, and those weird kind of thong tights so you can wear strappy shoes. Yeah, I think that we have somehow normalized the craziness of that, or kind of the extreme body image correction of that, which is, I think, kind of, I say that's so sad and everything, but I still have all of those things, and I still, like that particular brand of stockings because it makes you look good. And
it's a great paradox for all of us. We love the fashion and we love to look pretty and everything, but then
that's why I have to keep the dress that makes me look like a fat fairy and just love it because it makes me feel so good.
I'm sure you will look absolutely heaven in it. I can't wait to see it.
You're very good to me. I'll send you a photo.
Lots of love. Bye.
See ya. Bye.